Hi there, 8th grade, lesson 58, solving percent problems with equations. Write equations to solve percent word problems. Power up. Today in class we skipped them because of the fact that we had a couple people that had ball games, so tried to get through the lesson, give them a chance to work. Percent equation, a percent of a whole, or percent of a whole is a part. So 32 ounces is 25% of a gallon. How many ounces are in a gallon? Well, if I had to set this up, we could say a gallon times 25% or 0.25 equals 32. Then if you divide by 0.25, divide by 2.5, you will get G equals that doesn't do what I want it to do. Alright, so we're going to switch that. I thought we could do it based off of the words. Not so lucky. Alright, so let's do it the old-fashioned way with this. So 32 is going to be 25%. Alright, both of my parts are on top. I want to know this. So I'm going to get 25x equals 3200. Divide that together. Divide by 25, divide by 25, x equals 128. That'd be ounces. Okay, now, I knew I was wrong when I did my first calculation because I got a smaller answer than 32. 32 is 25%, so it has to be larger than that. It's only a quarter. You could multiply it by 4. I know a couple of kids in class did, because of the fact they knew that was just 1/4. So if you have 4 of them, so what makes up a gallon, then you would. Mr. Kester bought a new car for $8,500. The scale tax rate was 7%. How much did Mr. Kester pay in tax? Alright, so you would take 8,500 times 0.07%. 0, that should give me 5,359. Alright, 2 decimal places. If I do the next one, it's all going to be zeros. So it would be $595. Is what Mr. Kester would have paid for his taxes on his new car. Alright. For the following percent problems, decide whether it is better to express the percent as a decimal or as a fraction. The sales tax rate is 8.25%. What is the scale tax on a purchase of $18.97? On this one, I would say write it as a decimal. That's not a fraction that I'm real happy with, so I feel a lot more comfortable using a decimal on them. So that's why I go that way, plus multiplication with it's going to be a lot easier. Now, shirts are on sale for 33 1/3 off the regular price. How much is saved on a $24 t-shirt? Well, 33 1/3%, we know that is 1 third. Okay? So 1/3 doesn't scare me too bad because now I put it over 24. Or we multiply it by 24. We just multiply here. We get 24 over 3, which tells us this is 8. We saved $8. I would say that one would be a fraction. Because technically that decimal will repeat forever and ever and ever and ever and ever and ever and ever. So, I would say it would be that. So those would be my 2 answers for those. Alright. Blanca correctly answered 23 of the 25 questions. What percent of the questions did she answer? You can set this up like we did before. 23 out of 25 equals 100%. X. You can do this one a couple of ways. The old way that you probably are used to is times this by 4, times this by 4. The other way would have been what we've done lately, which is cross multiply. If you do it this way, you're going to end up getting 92. Either way, you should get that percent. But you guys are probably pretty familiar with that, and that's an easy number to do it with. So, if I see something like that, I'm probably going to take the easy route, not the hard route. Alright, there's your practice set. You have A through G. Make sure it's on your notes. And there's your homework.